My name is Kelsey. I do a lot of creative things. I love to sew. I love to crochet. I love to knit. I also own a chain stitch embroidery machine. First YouTube video. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have a suspicion that long form content is going to be more enjoyed in 2025, or at least I hope so. I am a longtime consumer of YouTube. I grew up on YouTube, watched a lot of YouTube, and of course, all of the girls who grew up on YouTube know exactly what I mean when I say it's just always been a dream. Always been a dream to be a YouTuber. Always been a dream to make content in that way. And I think that it's my time. I think that I'm ready. I don't have a lot of storage on my phone, but I'm going at it and I'm ready to go. I am going to try to get as much done at home as possible, but at 3:30, I have an event that I'm going to. I'm bringing my chain stitch machine and I'm going to be chain stitching at Dallas Market Center. I'm going to be basically stitching for Tecovas, which is a cowboy boot company. I'm currently working on my Juki. I am making a flash book. I am making this flash book for a boutique that I work at frequently. I work there every first and last Saturday, and we want to encourage people to get some custom embroidery by kind of giving them some examples through this flash book. So this is just going to have a bunch of examples of the kind of work that I can do so that people have more ideas to kind of get things customized. And also the pages that we're going to be stitching on. I want to kind of talk about the designs that we're going to be doing. I have them broken up into 3 different categories. Every single line of stitching is an individual line, so it all has to be tied off individually. So these price categories are essentially based on how much work is included in the stitching. Horseshoe. I'll include some pictures here too of like the flash sheets that I've done in the past, and just some kind of the simplicity of the stitching that I'm kind of talking about. $5 for one line of stitching, one color. So the next category would be $35. That I technically count as 2 colors of stitching and or like a lot of fill. Fill is, it's basically created by going in circular motions so that all of the stitches lay on top of each other and it creates a fill. So that would be in the higher price point category. And then the last category that I have is something that I wanted to include in this book for the boutique because ideally we want people to go to the boutique and be able to fill out an order form to where they can get something done on a garment that they buy there or a garment that they bring from home. So the higher price point category is not something that I would necessarily offer for a pop-up, but it is something that I am able to do kind of at my own pace for a higher price point. We have our list. We're gonna start kind of working out where things are gonna be going on the machine. I really like to do this directly onto the fabric. I think that it kind of helps with my brain sort of working things out and just doing some live stitching. I think that it's good for me to do it freehand. I do have some things that require a stencil. So upon editing this, I kept this clip in so you can kind of see my process of trial and error, but I did not end up using this fabric at all. I don't know why I thought that I wanted to use this fabric because I've never used this fabric for flash sheets. It's just not thick enough. I ended up using a canvas and you guys will see that soon, but I just wanted to show you guys, this is just an example of me stitching. This is supposed to be a little cowboy hat. Doesn't really look like one though. Okay, we are now in the kitchen. I started to become very frustrated. So that means it's time for lunch. This is what I'm having for lunch. This is food that I made last night. Literally ground beef, beans, rice, and broccoli. If you couldn't already tell. This is what I'm having for lunch. While I wait for my food to cool off, I'm going to kind of go over my intentions. You can see Turbo in the window. I kind of want to go over my intentions with this YouTube channel. I kind of want this to be more just like a lifestyle, kind of follow me in my life as an embroidery artist, as what I'm doing. I do really think that I want to share my life and I want to share the things that I do. And part of what I do is chain stitch embroidery. So with that, I will be eating my lunch. After I ate lunch, I went to this event that I had mentioned earlier where I was chain stitching with Tacovas. I did not take any videos, but I'm including some pictures here of some of the things that I did when I was there, so the people that I met. This is kind of what they had me doing, just like stitching on bandanas. Maybe next time I'll be able to record some of it, but I just didn't this time. And now this is the next day. I'm currently working on some shirts that I'm shipping out for someone who made a order. They wanted a bunch of shirts for their clothing brand company, and I am completing the last few of them, kind of making sure all the threads are tied off so that I can run them through a quick wash to get some of the water-based paper that I use to stencil on them out, and then after that I can put them in a box and ship them out. After I got done drawing a little bit, I checked on the shirts and they still were not dry, so I'm going to start working on another project. You guys kind of caught me in the middle of multiple things, but right now I am making a chain-stitched shirt for one of my clients. He wanted a kind of sign painter letter chain stitching onto this vintage shirt that he gave me. So I forgot to take a picture of the other shirt that I did, but this is one of them. I didn't really like the other one, so maybe it's a good thing I don't have a picture of it, but here is this one. I'm having a really hard time figuring out what format works for me, so if you're watching this and you have any suggestions, let me know. Let me know. Today on the menu is avocado toast, but it's a sandwich. It's not avocado toast. So it's got avocado on it, but it's a sandwich. Had to melt the cheese a little bit. I don't freaking know, y'all, okay? I'm just trying to make something that I want to eat, because I don't ever want to eat anything. But when I do want to eat something, I eat everything. What's up with that? Anybody have a explanation for that? All right, cutting the shit in half. It's pretty good. Biscuit is bothering me extra today. What, booger? You want a bite of my sandwich? Well, I have been working on this flash sheet for a couple days now. I'm really liking how it's coming along. Because of the way that the pages are kind of split up in the book, this is the $25 side, and then this is the $35 side. So they're not like incredibly different, they're just very slightly different price point for a little bit more work. I'm just gonna keep working on that. I'm also working on a Valentine's specific flash sheet. This is just for some Valentine's events
that we're doing. I mean, we as in me. I just got working on this one. I don't really know if I love these lips. I don't know if they're gonna stay. They might leave, but yeah, we, as in me, are just gonna keep working on it. And I'm gonna show you that too.
This was the last thing that I ended up working on for the night. I was starting to get kind of tired, so I decided to end the night with some yoga. Shout out to Yoga with Adrienne. She has quite literally saved my life and my back.
So it has been a long time since we have picked back up. I wanted to show you the progress that I've made because eventually this video does need to end. I kind of didn't really think about the fact that it would take me, you know, a long time to finish projects, and I want to be able to show you guys something that's worthwhile. But a couple clips ago, this book, and I will show like an overview, you know, flat lay, but I'm pretty proud of it.
This is sort of just the beginning stages of this book. I definitely want this flash book to have a lot more designs in it and a lot more time put in it, but this is kind of what I was able to get done up until this point, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of satisfaction that some of it is done, or at least satisfaction for me, because I'm definitely happy with what ended up coming out. But I also did another page for this book. I included it in the next clip. This is going to be the first page for the script examples, and then the last page, which is going to be like larger lettering. But I really like these color schemes.
I have all these boxes in my sewing room because I picked up a project for a boutique to make a bunch of sweatshirts. I'm currently waiting on color confirmations for the thread, but they just wanted to do like a cute little embroidery on the neck. But I have a project now to kind of chip away at, so that will be in next week's episode, me kind of doing that. But I'm going to continue to work on the flash book and also try to get some of those done. And right now I'm currently working on this banner for my table. It's kind of giving like Zoe 101. Obviously all the lines that are there won't be there, but I like it. It's simple. The other banner that I have, I don't have it with me, but the other one that I have is kind of the same color scheme, but with like kind of funkier letters that are bigger, but I wanted something subtle. But this will fit on my new sewing table. That's what's been going on, and I'll see you guys whenever the other video comes out, because I don't really know. Okay, bye.